You know, I get asked a lot, and I'm sure Jamie gets asked as well, because we travel so much and because we see so many different countries, where would be the #1 place we want to live? And my answer is always Deep Cove, which is where we live in Vancouver. It's nice to have that feeling about the place where you call home, and I plan on calling Vancouver home for, if not ever, for a long time.
I mean, when I first came to Deep Cove 15 years ago, it's just the one place I wanted to get to. It was always my goal to end up by the water and end up in Vancouver. It was my goal to get there. So Herschel was nice. It was a gateway to kind of allow me to move out here and get out there. It's a pretty beautiful spot.
My name is Lyndon Cormack, one of the co-founders of Herschel Supply Company.
Yeah, Jamie Cormack, Lyndon's better looking older brother. And yeah, we're in Vancouver. We're in the Herschel office here on Alexander Street.
Basically, the industry, I worked with vans up here in Canada for about 10 years, and Jamie was working with the conglomerate K2 Sports, doing a number of brands, and we always talked about brands, we always talked about what we saw, we talked about different parts of the industry that we thought could use more, could use less, and initially bags kept on coming up that we could offer some different direction to, and we thought there was a hole in the market for the style of brand we create today.
As you get bigger, you know, and there's more and more walls in your office and more offices, you know, coming around, it's continued to be collaborative. You know, we do everything under our own roof too, right from concept, from all our art to all our photography. So you can really see, you know, even all our marketing, everything's in-house. So, you know, we definitely can have our hands on every single aspect of it, which allows us to tell a better story, I think.
Our products are utilitarian, and our products are simple yet sophisticated, and internally within the product there's a lot of attention to detail, and there's a lot of care, and there's a lot of like honing in on the details, making sure things are right. Everything from the way, you know, the bag sits on the back, the amount of adjustments straps have. I realize those aren't technical details, but they help in how someone can wear the product, and I hope you know, they appreciate the simplistic aspect. I think bags are an important part of people's lives, and that design aspect resonates with people, and I think that's probably why they came and bought the product in the first place.
I think they have a simple look, but it's more about the shape being, you know, narrower to fit their silhouette better, or if it's the computer sleeve, the way it works, so it's easy to get your computer in and out, or the small organizers, or, you know, just the feature set on the bag. There's not too many, but there's enough to get them, you know, through the day, and they enjoy using them.
Design is storytelling. Creating that story to be able to translate into design, which can translate into product and translate into marketing and translate into a message, is really cool. Trying to figure out what stories we want to tell for seasons, maybe more of the inspiration. It's like, okay, what stories do we want to tell, and then how do we tell them? And I think that's the fun part about being able to create your own products and being able to create your own destiny and have a brand, is that you're able to tell stories through product. And I think we do a really great job at that, and the design team, it really hones into that. It's like, okay, what are we trying to accomplish here? What's the story we can tell, and then how does that translate? And it's a great process.
I think travel just inspires everybody. I take more photos when I'm on the road. I think most people do. As soon as you leave your own normal life, and I think most people take it for granted. You get in a car and you just drive to work, and you don't really notice much around you, you know? And as soon as you get off an airplane, everything's new. And getting to the place and you get off, you see everything differently. You know, you hop in a cab, you go to that hotel, that restaurant, as Linda mentioned, it's new retailers, it's new brand, it's everything about that. I think people pull way more inspiration when you actually leave your house, just because you're in a different mind space.
I think inspiration can be drawn from anywhere and everywhere, and travel, I think, fuels that a lot, and seeing things you haven't seen before, having experiences you haven't experienced before. I think it's a huge part of our brand and a huge part of our success. We started with this brand in the mind of not being a local brand. I mean, didn't happen by a fluke. It's like we wanted to bring a product to market that would resonate globally, and without having the experience and without having the eyes and ears out there seeing it for yourself, I don't think we'd have been able to do that.